Besides, it's so tabirigaka. Ije pata nke gị. So, wepụ anya na property nwanne gị nwoke debere onwe ya. That is how I feel about it.
Igbo ndị ọma ije m ọnụ nnọọ na nzukọ ndị Igbo nke All Things Considered podcast nke Lepa Second News Media. Anyị abịago na agba nke abụọ nke okwu anyị kpụ n'ọnụ tata. Onye anyị na-aka n'ọkwa bụ Maazị Kosi Sochukwu, onye na-agụ ma na-edekwa egwu, bụrụkwa Creative Director na Oya Post Signature. Anyị nwekwara onye ọbịa ọzọ bụ Lolo Lilian Ijeoma Ogwughalu, onye bụ Lifestyle Consultant and founder of Dazzle 360. Izu n'one gara aga, o nwere ihe onyonyo anyị fụrụ ebe ofu family nwa ji ego na-eme chegara akwụnye bụ ọba. Gịnị ka a na-azọ? Wee bụ na enwe nwanne ha nwoke ji ezigbo ego lara mmụọ. Ụmụnne ya were na-asị na nwa nwoke ahụ kwesịrị ikenye ha ihe na akụnụba nwanne ha nwoke. Ya bụ okwu mere ivu na ndị uwe ojii bịachara kpụrụ mmadụ. Ya bụ okwu nọ na kọọtụ ugbu a. Ịga n'iru ka anyị bịa na nke gị Lolo. Ụfọdụ ụmụnne na-asị na n'oke akụnụba nwanne ha nwoke ma oke na akụnụba nwanne ha nwaanyị nwụrụ anwụ na ekwesịrị ikenye ha ihe na ya ma ekebe ya bụ ihe.
Ịma na anyị ekwukwe ya sometimes like this, ọ dị ka you're caught in a cross path or crossed way. But then, if you look, now a lot of siblings now then we are about entitlement spirit and they are joker. Yinji who ya maka. One no nwoke, for instance, ram obuna one no nwoke no wine. Then well at that point, family that man is supposed to enable how they can make sure that the children of their brother is well taken care of at that point. Oburo ikesasi iye one never woke debe before. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because let's take for instance that the man anoro why more or more where they were akonoba. I want to understand that at that point they would want to more like be in charge of the property or ike ye one never woke debe because no why more or for as long as that this man won't why they will order now the family of the man they are as property one never woke debe this is easy way so what happened when about more besides it's so tabirigaka ije pata nke gị. So wepụ anya na property nwanne gị nwoke debere onwe ya. That is how I feel about it. About that. So all entitlement spirit na cause so that thing name ụmụ nwanne a na-achọ property nwanne gị nwoke debere ụmụ ya na nwunye. How you feel?
Maazị Kosi Sochukwu, ụfọdụ ndị na-ekwu sị na asavụ nwanne nwoke for 7 years. Akpọghị asavụ na ajọs nọ na nke mgbe na-agụ akwụkwọ anọ na nke ya na-apụtara ya na shop na-emeri ya nke a na-emeri ya nke ọzọ. Atara m ya afụ ana m eje Ọnịcha na-ebute ahịa nwa nke nwa na-akụnụba onwe ya na-eso na ndị bidoro ya ka ego ga-esi nwụzie onwe ihe m ga-eketa iche na ọ nwere okwu na abụ.
Daalụ sọ. Ajụ ga-ajụ mgbe ị nọ na nke nwanne ya nwoke aga school na-agbalị abụọ ya and all that. Ọ gị nwa na-akwụ ụgwọ school aka ịnwa na-akwụ ụgwọ the school. That's one. And at the end of the day, after emechara so we build and all that, like over the years, ka nwanne gị nwoke a nwa akụnụba. Wait for does it mean that even for once no one about some amount of money saying one encourage or encourage business or something, and after almost here entitlement and all that. The fact is, first of all, here when a mother decide as long as happen one is a privilege. as long as no one nage. The reason is because nage otake work, yeah. So they owe you that responsibility to take care of you till you could do on a normal day. Not about the actual school. On a normal day, I would stay with something first, or if possible, I'm gonna had all the possible for them. If not, but those are the people that owe you anything really, any responsibility to give you anything, give you good education, you know. But to the point of one year because now before more, my family. Oh, and abroad just now, no, obviously in you. But from from the event I'm at now. How much it take over? No, abroad just now, no way here near.
No, na ha choka, ha take you over.
Two things. This thing just boils down to majorly annual for
Jealous.
maybe all the while, because somewhere some receipts for that. This man before he died was also taking care of his families, his siblings, his parents, and all. May God and all that. Momo, 1 year on our post and all that. Do you understand? So it's not like not just annual for and annual. This whole thing that has to do with Anya. Annual for and annual. That's the only thing, because you just mentioned about Bible saying a good man leaves wealth for his third generation. The matter half is in third, fourth generation, third. You wanna na. Do you get? Give my kage.
Yes,
Do you understand? So, and I also think because the system allows for a lot of nonsense. Maybe tradition, constitution. Yes, but of course, constitution should surpass the traditions in our communities. The constitution, as long as I have one country, constitution surpasses any other tradition. So I feel like for them to even do the gods, he takes some of these things to court. It just shows that constitution has a long way to go in rectifying some of these things. Outside this country, this kind of thing cannot happen.
I Ghana kege maazị. Ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ na-asị na ihe mere ndị ji ego ụmụ ha na-eji adịghị achọ ka ha gbaa mbọ onwe ha bụ maka na ha afọ ido na akụnụba nna ha dị.
Ọnwụghọ onye ji akụnụba ga-anọ n'anya ụmụ ya na-ata afụfụ. But na the major issue bụ na ndị mmadụ ndị ji akụnụba na-abụzi, most of them na-abụzi abịa eche nọ just ịzụ ụmụaka bụ just inye ihe ọ na-achọ. So definitely, if you got that way, most likely how get told with that, mentality of Pam Ganyam Yovanancho. Like, so you're not chicken now, but at the end of the day, I'm a pandin Mpajiego. And how they need to compare. It just boils down to it is where Zoha. Nije go me hona ya na nwa gị chọ. Not the whole need. My need, my wants,
Of course.
You open or chop. I know the video from Obele. Of course, there's nobody who wouldn't cry me opening your chop. But letting them know that I have it, but I can decide to give it to you or not give it to you, if it's necessary. So it boils down to a case where zone there. It's a very foolish thing the way I say it. For game then at some point, if you maybe get the reckless or something, or maybe youthful exuberance and all, and they say na can you tell them? I say na hanwo we lo akonoba hani nyanketa, because he play how the role he could see play growing up, like when they were children, by bringing them the way they should go. Do you understand? If you have brought them up in the way they should go, some children would, out of youthful exuberance, explore, spend more their father's money at some point. But when adulthood comes in, they would understand that this legacy of wealth has to be maintained. And all above by EDA or by EMA increase. So everything just boils down to it ways to wear Zoha. That is the only way.
I've been on school, like presently in the house, we keep telling these children that you need skills. Obuzu kwa so ega school. Imana then. Obuzu so certificate. Ima then asiki gas school. Ki je buru doctor. Ki buru nka. Obuzu kwa like that. I want my children that what is going to put you out there is your skills. Inwe keep produce. Oburu so say ye go now because go na those days in Nigeria say kanwa mpasa. Ipa go de potassium again so that one is no longer because everyone when parent can etinye ka pass and all of those things. You're disfavoring that child because at the end of the day, na apia mbumbu ebugide burogi puta. You come out into the labor world, into the labor market, and you feel and see how empty you are because your parents were pampering you. But if rich men in age, Igbo family with their influence, push them and put them where they ought to be and learn the skills they need to learn for survival. That is the best thing you can do for them, not just giving them preferential treatment because of Nibo, Dogu, or Makani Nwego and all of that. But that is just it. Iwego, the best thing I hear for our children, just have one-on-one conversation with them and know their strengths. Yes. Marigodi, sometimes they don't even know.
Yes, you want
with their attitude, you now start guiding them. Maribi got channel their energy. Like my first son, my first son is technical. Anything with the phone, like just he need already a new phone. He knows what to do with that phone, laptop and all. He's a techie person. But my second son, he kitchen basaria. Anything about cook, how to mix this thing. In fact, if you want to eat the best noodles, go see.
That's Kosi. We are good with that.
Kosi to cook for you because he knows what to do.
At 9 years, right?
The first one,
at 9 years.
Yes, but the first one, anything kitchen. But then, if you go on, these children, they're exhibiting some kind of traits that you should be able to guide them. So your own responsibility as a parent was
find out.
Make your sure and go with the phone to be able to help to polish that
put them in that
skills that they are showing you.
Bunjo ma jemon ebe aka na chịkọta ọ dị n'mgbe ọzọ ka emesịa